I don't know, rock ping pong with it.
Real usage, real reviews. MobileReviewsA.ca.
It's Aaron from MobileReviewsA.ca, and today we're going to do a comparison video between the Otterbox Defender for the iPad mini and the Lifeproof Fre for the iPad mini. So let's get started. We're not going to get into the nitty-gritty of each case. If you want to know more about the cases, we've done full reviews for both of them, so check them out in our YouTube channel. They'll be in the playlist, and they'll also be in the description section below. Both of these cases are really designed to provide your iPad mini with the maximum amount of protection. It'll be interesting to see because it's a Lifeproof case and an Otterbox case, but Otterbox bought Lifeproof back in March in 2013, so I'm guessing we're going to start seeing some design cues from Otterbox integrated with the Lifeproof cases and vice versa. I really hope that it's more Lifeproof design characteristics that go into the Otterbox, because we did a review for the Otterbox Armor for the iPhone 5 and it was not a good case. The iPhone cases by Lifeproof blow the Otterbox Armor out of the water. In terms of design, you'll notice that the Otterbox Defender is much thicker than the Lifeproof Fre. Lifeproof Fre probably doubles the thickness of an iPad mini. The Otterbox Defender probably triples it. And the only other difference in terms of design is that the build quality of the Otterbox is a bit higher than the build quality of the Lifeproof case. Now, when you take the Lifeproof case apart, you'll notice that it feels really flimsy. It's really just two pieces of plastic, but it is fully waterproof, it is fully drop-proof, but we've uninstalled and reinstalled this case so many times that you need to use a coin to pop the case open, and where you pop the coin in is starting to get really deformed. So in terms of build quality, we've dropped the Otterbox Defender and the Lifeproof Fre probably the same amount of times, and this one still looks like, you can definitely see scuffing, but it maintains its shape, whereas in this one gets a bit deformed over time. In terms of protection, both of these cases claim to be shockproof and drop-proof. Yeah, I just threw two iPads, one of them face first. That was a little scary. You can actually tell there's a scuff right on the screen protector. So if you think the Lifeproof Fre is a little cheap and the screen protector won't do anything, I just threw this face first and now I've scratched up the screen. But anyways, continuing on, this is waterproof up to 4 feet. This one is not. This one is water resistant. Again, it's not fully sealed, so the grates for the speakers, it's fully exposed. Same with the cameras on the front and the back, the mic thing. So if you leave this out in the rain for a couple of minutes, water's probably going to get in, and you're going to want to take your case apart, dry it off before using your iPad again. Now both of these offer screen protection. As you noticed before, I just dropped this face first on the ground and there is a scuffing, or actually a pretty big scratch on the screen protector, but the iPad mini still fine. This one's got a screen protector as well on the front, but the biggest difference is that it's got a second screen protector in the form of this plastic thing. This is a pretty tough case. If you really wanted to, you could play, I don't know, rock ping pong with it. Again, this is just a thick piece of plastic. It's going to protect your screen. So one of the big differences between these two cases. Now the last category that we score against, and again, if you want to know more about the full reviews, check out the videos in the description section below. We do full video reviews for both of them. On our website, we also do full write-ups with a detailed breakdown of each one of the scores and why we rated them the way that we did. In terms of functionality, both of them they don't really hamper the, we'll say, the natural ability of the iPad mini. Both of them you can access all the ports fairly easily. You don't need special adapters to plug everything into the headphone jacks for either one of these cases. Both of these screen protectors provide a certain level of glare to your iPad mini, but again, glare is a relative thing, because if you can't see it in this light, you're just going to change it this way so you can see it. Now, I will talk about the screen protector on the Otterbox Defender. It is much thicker, so again, it would offer a slightly higher level of protection, I'm guessing, but then it numbs the sensitivity of the screen. So if you're planning on using a stylus with the Otterbox Defender, make sure that it works with it first before you buy it, or if you do have one. We used the Jot Adonit Pro. That one worked. This Logic Stylus Diamond has a thinner metal head to it, and that one didn't register anything with the screen protector and the iPad mini. And again, we got a video for that we shot earlier in the year. And really the biggest difference, well, not the biggest, the last difference between these two cases is the case enhancements. Lifeproof includes a really awesome shoulder strap that I really don't know what I would use it for. Now, it could be useful in very specific situations, but not on everyday uses. But the Otterbox, they use this plastic casing as a stand, and it's an incredible, well, it's very, very useful because like the Apple smart covers, you got different viewing angles. And they've mimicked that with the Otterbox Defender faceplate slash screen protector slash stand. So you can view it this way, you can view it this way, and on top of that, it's a awesome screen protector that's sometimes is hard to put on. The final two things to consider when figuring out what case to buy for your iPad mini, we're going to talk about price, and we're going to talk about, where you are. In terms of price, the Free is a $100 case. The Otterbox Defender is a $70 case. So if you only got $70, buy the Otterbox Defender. If you got money to burn, then buy the Lifeproof Fre. If you work in construction, or you're not very careful with your things, like you just, oops, I just dropped it kind of person, the Otterbox Defender with that additional faceplate will give you a bit more protection for your device. But if you go out to the lake, if you like boating, if you like hanging around the ocean, or you live by the ocean, then the Lifeproof Fre is probably a very good investment or a case for your iPad mini. So with that all being said, again, full reviews are on our channel. It's in the playlist. Go to our website, mobilereviewsa.ca, and we've got full write-ups for these cases as well. Find us on Facebook, Google+, and Twitter. Again, I'm Aaron the Ho, and Mobile Reviews A, we base everything on real usage so that we can give you real reviews. So keep your iPad mini safe with both these cases. Talk to you later.
Thank you.